A woman is now in critical condition after getting struck by a stray bullet while she was working. Police believe that gunshot was fired from a gas station across the street after a possible road rage incident near 71st and Keystone. Our Rachel Krause has the latest tonight from police on this investigation.
If you're thinking about using your weapon, make sure you use it correctly, because a situation like this, somebody else that had nothing to do with anything got hurt in this situation.
IMPD is investigating after a possible road rage incident sent a woman to the hospital working hundreds of feet away when the shooting first broke out. Sergeant Janae Cook with IMPD says this all started when two cars got into a crash along Keystone and pulled into a nearby gas station. Surveillance video taken nearby shows a third driver in a gray minivan then pulls up. When one car tries to leave, the driver in the minivan gets out, chasing after it, gun in hand.
At that point, one of the drivers then began firing at that vehicle for an unknown reason.
Police tell us that shooter fired from here at the Shell gas station. One of those bullets traveling across 4 lanes of traffic, hitting a worker inside Sullivan Hardware store.
Pat Sullivan owns Sullivan Hardware and Garden. He tells us the woman shot was working as a cashier in the yellow house. The bullet coming through the composite siding and drywall before striking her. Sullivan tells us the woman has worked for them for the past 2 years, describing her as a fun person in her 60s and a huge music fan. Tonight, she's in critical but stable condition.
Someone who was just trying to go to work, working all day long, got hurt in this situation. So you have now changed and altered the life of this person forever.
Sergeant Cook says the suspected shooter initially took off, then returning to the scene soon after. Police then bringing the suspected shooter into custody. Officers are now processing that gun as evidence.
There'll be a lot of things in which the detectives are going to have to follow up on to make sure that that was exactly the bullet that was fired from that weapon. The good part is that the suspect did return to the scene. They have taken him to the aggravated assault detective's office, where they're going to be following up on this investigation.
She says investigators hope to get answers from the suspect about why this shooting happened at all.
Just because you have a gun doesn't mean you can shoot it. You have a responsibility as a gun owner to make sure what your actions is safe. You cannot just shoot into a moving vehicle like that.
So as we heard in that story, police have the suspect in custody. So Rachel, why are they still asking for the public's help?
Well, Scott, it's a really busy intersection, and they're hoping that someone may have seen something from one of the businesses or from one of those cars that can help police determine what happened. And police did clarify that the drivers in the other 2 cars, the ones that were originally involved with that crash, they did stay on the scene and are cooperating with the investigation.
All right, I hope that victim pulls through tonight. Yeah. Rachel, thanks.